Hey guys, this is Bradley with God's Country Hunting and Fishing. It's mid-August 2020. Today I'm going to have my buddy Cade Fine with me. We're going to be after some crappie down in the Ouachita River bottom, fishing some backwoods, lakes, sloughs, creeks off the river. We're going to get after these crappie with jigs today. We're going to be doing a little casting and dragging, maybe try some spider rigging, and we're going to take some planer boards with us and play around with these planer boards a little bit, and something we've been fooling with some, and we're going to try to bring some of these techniques to you that we're catching these crappie on right now. We're putting a lot of work into these videos right now, trying to keep y'all some new ones coming. We're getting pretty close to hunting season here, so we're going to have some good hunting videos coming too. So y'all help us out by hitting the subscribe button, hit the bell so you'll get notified when the new videos drop out. Right now we're going to get into this fishing, so y'all stay tuned. Hope y'all enjoy.
Jimbo? No.
No, back to Bobby Garland. He feels decent. Can't really tell. He keeps swimming right to me.
Black crappie, man, they mean.
What do you think? Not bad? He's thick. We fishing some June bug chartreuse sliders, 5 foot under some planer boards, and today we have cast and drag. We've tried our typical spider rigs with our jigs, and it just wasn't happening. So we went a little unconventional, put a couple planer boards on,
Cool.
and it's happening. We catching some fish. We done caught 15, 20 fish on these planer boards, while we've caught nothing on our regular spider rigs. So we've rigged up several planer boards and put them out. See if we can get a few of these, a little bit of this action on film here. Crappie in here. We've caught some good ones, but we're not catching a lot of good ones, so we decided to, that's about the average size. They're still fairly nice crappie. We're gonna keep them as to eat. That's our setup. Little June bug, 1/8, no, that's 1/8 ounce jig, 5 foot under a planer board. We're in fishing about 8 foot of water. So now these jigs ain't fishing 5 foot down. They're probably only fishing about 3 foot under those planer boards, because we don't have any weights. We just running the jig behind the planer board, and that's how we catch them. Now our regular jigs, to run this speed, we're running about 1 mile per hour to run this speed. Our regular jigs, we're running a half ounce. There's one right there. We're running a 1/2 ounce egg weight above our regular jigs, just to keep the jigs out front of the boat. Yeah, get your fish. I got this. If I don't get him out of the umbrella. Look how thick that sucker is.
Fast.
He smashed it, didn't he?
Man, he took the whole thing underwater. Whole planer board went out of sight. 113.
Pound 13 ounces right there.
Biggest one of the day so far.
Jiggy.
I'm in a hell anymore. He nailed it. You good? Clicking.
Run our normal spider rig out the front here. Got 2 planer boards I'm running up here, and Cade's got 2 and 2 regular jigs in the back. About 90% of our fish right now is coming off planer boards. No comparison. See if these fish are hitting here. You'll just see your rod tip just go to snatching, or you'll see that planer board go to kicking back. See the planer board right there, and he just hit it. There. Got him off a log over there. Got him off a log over there. Yep. Yours is getting hit. Yours. And I tangled this fish in your jig. He's this side of it. If you easy. Yeah, right there. There you go. Got him. You didn't hook yours? Little perch. In on the turn right there. He gonna get hook set in him. Look at that joker, boy. Got him on the old turn. Pretty nice little fish right there. Decent fish. See what we got going on. We got these planer boards. We're running a 1/8 ounce jig under them, sickle hook jig with June bug and chartreuse kicker jig on there. And he smashed it. Still running our rods out front, but it got a little slow, so we.
You're gonna have to get another jig.
Another, oh, just a, yeah, go ahead. Just drop it. that guy go. Is he on it?
Yep.
Ah, he's a baby. Craziest mess I ever seen, boy. Alright, it's mid-August. We're out here on the Washita River bottom in a slough, and we've been catching some crappie today. They've been a little smaller than what we was wanting to be, but we've been hitting them pretty good on jigs today, and they started off slow this morning, so we changed up and tried something a little different just to see if it would work, and we running some planer boards, and these planer boards gets the bait out away from the boat. We're running some sliders under those planer boards on a 1/8 ounce jig head, and seems to be the ticket. So we got one fish left to catch a limit. We're gonna try to catch a good one. We've been catching 3 or 4 every pass, so we're fixing to drop 4 rods out, and we're gonna finish up today's limit with one more good fish. Okay, kind of show us how we're setting this up and how we're getting these rods out. We got this.
We got them set about 5 to 6 foot deep.
This rod here's got a planer bullet on it, and he's got about 5 or 6 foot under. Like I said, we got the 1/8 ounce jig head. That one's a pink and a June bug chartreuse slider on there. He's gonna just chunk it out, probably get it back 60-70 foot behind the boat, and it'll plane out to the side out there. Once we get them out, we just put them in the rod holder, letting them pull out away from the boat. That's
They'll start sliding out.
That's getting it out away from the boat, away from the noise of the boat, and seemed to be the ticket today. All right, so this one's actually a homemade planer board. And I'm gonna take it, just chunk it out there, probably 100 feet or so. Set the reel up and let her cook. So on the rod holder here, we got them up just a little bit. Got the rod tip up so the line's not dragging in the water. Basically, the line goes all the way to the planer board before it hits the water back there. You can see right there we're in about 6 foot of water, pulling about 1 mile per hour, 3/4 of a mile per hour to 0.7 to 1, something like that's where we're trying to keep it. That's where our bite's been, so that's what we've been holding. So it's working pretty good for us right now. Hey, you're right.
I'm double. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know which one's big.
Find out, cause we're fixing to take the biggest of 3. And let me take one.
You got him off?
I got him in the boat.
Throw him out. Throw him off.
Huh?
Throw him out.
Think yours better than that?
Oh, they both still on. Hard to tell. Keep flapping all over the place.
See the right one. You didn't change that reel around, I know that. How them custom rods feel back there?
Good.
This one's not a bad fish. Not bad. Fish.
60. Nice pound perch.
That's the last one right there. That finishes out of limit for the day. Pretty good fish, not bad.
Nice little black crappie.
We didn't have very many big fish today, but we did have a couple that was just absolute hammers. You look at that black crappie right there. That is a real nice fish. And this white one right here hit a crankbait. We were trolling a crankbait, and that's what that fish hit. That's the only one we caught on a crankbait. That big old mouth, he inhaled that crankbait, and it was all the way down his throat. But we caught a few nice fish. Caught a lot of small ones. We've already filleted them. But we did catch some good fish today. Real thick, nice black crappie.